and I find myself in the Jackson Suite at the 2024 Capital Audio Fest, and I am here with Elliot Goldman, who happens to be the owner of Bending Wave USA, and as you know, he imports Goebel loudspeakers from Germany. Elliot,
you said it correctly.
I said it correctly, Ben. I've been practicing, so you can see I'm trying.
Okay.
So I see a lot of new stuff for the first time here.
We do have a lot of new stuff.
You've been displaying. The room looks different as well, Elliot. I love what you have going on. The theme, it's really, really cool looking.
Well, I have an art director now.
Well, that's good to know.
Okay.
So, but I wanted to focus, of course, on the things that are new. Okay, in the past we've seen the typical, the bigger loudspeakers from Goebel. We've seen CH Precision, but now I know you're doing other brands. So tell us about what you're showing here today.
Okay, well, this is the U.S. introduction of, this is called a Goebel, oops, sorry about Brandon with the light, Divine Comtesse. This is our, I don't want to use the word entry level, I don't like that. Oliver tried to design a speaker that would be more accessible to more people, meaning it's smaller. A lot of people complain that their speakers are too big. I love them, they won't fit. So this is about 65% the size of a marquee.
Wow.
I mean, it's a relatively small thing. It's only about 17 inches deep and I guess about 12 inches wide and 30 some odd inches tall. So this could go in a family room or a small listening room or somebody's office if they really wanted to. And yet they can fill a big room, as you see here. I don't think most people that would have a room this size would buy this. They'd probably buy one of our bigger speakers, but I'm really happy to see it. I think it opens up our market to a lot of different environments. And all our speakers are black piano lacquer. This is a tropical lacquer.
Beautiful finish, I may add.
I live in Florida.
Gorgeous.
This will last forever. Yeah, there's no fingerprints on this one yet.
Or hairlines of any kind.
Well,
I see nothing.
Well, there's never hairlines, but we usually have a lot of fingerprints. But these are also come in different colors. These are 60K, and optional colors are a little bit more. We don't charge a lot, but
Power handling, more or less?
I don't know off the top of my head. I'm sure they'll handle a couple hundred watts a channel, and they're about 89, 90 dB efficient.
That was my next question.
Yeah, they don't need a giant amplifier.
Okay.
They just need a good amplifier.
What size room?
I mean, I think this is, most people that have a small listening room would be like, 14 by 18,
Okay.
to 13 by 17, a family room, a living room.
That's
I guess
good
you could
size.
even incorporate these into a home theater if you really wanted to do
Okay.
that. But, and by the way, what you're listening to, what you did briefly, this is all of it, sadly, is all brand new. We only got it working last night around 8:30. We had a little problem with customs on the Wadax piece, and it didn't arrive till late. So we got it up and working, and Brandon did his thing for a little bit. We were all tired, went to bed, and then got up this morning and finished it.
Perfect segue for Wadax. Talk to us about the next
well,
component.
this is, as you were at Munich, this is probably the most exciting piece that people have been waiting for in the audio industry since they introduced this last winter, I guess, or January, February, and they introduced it, and they finally showed it in, this is the remote for it.
Look at the remote.
So this is a Wadax studio player. This is their first in a new line of product that they came out. This is a CD and SACD player. It is a streamer, and it is a DAC. Not a server, but it's a streamer. So right now it does Tidal and Spotify, and they're just waiting for approval from Qobuz and waiting for approval from Roon, but it'll do all of that.
Great.
So I'll be able to stream your files to this. We're playing today something called Tidal Connect, which works off your cell phone. It's really very simple.
Wow.
So
that's good to know.
Yeah, really simple.
It's
so
more
the same title you can use in your car, you can use to drive to run this.
Okay.
Okay. I think I said everything that I know about.
Again?
39.8 US.
39,000. So you get all of that for 39 grand.
Right.
It does super audio CDs? Did
Yeah.
you say? Oh,
Can
great.
I show you something cool? Can we move?
Please.
Can we move? Okay. Come over here for a second. I want to show you, this is one of the things about a lot of the products that I sell that I really love. Everything in here, except the Shunyata, because it doesn't need to, comes in a flight case. So this is the packing for that Wadax. Pallet, cardboard box that goes above the flight case. So that's the way it comes standard.
Real packaging.
Yeah,
okay.
real packaging.
Real serious
So
packaging.
this is a flight case with wheels. So I mean,
Wow.
the cardboard box is to get it, through customs. They don't scratch it up. If you have this, it's really kind of cool. To me, very professional.
So I'm looking at this right now,
And then we're using the Riviera.
that was Riviera, what I was looking at. So I know you've been using Riviera for the last 2 years, I would say.
I
more or
got
less.
Riviera Was it last year, Jonathan? I think last year, first time we used it here.
Okay.
Okay, I had seen it in Munich and fallen in love with it. They make two different finishes. I actually like the other finish better, but it doesn't matter.
But before that, you had CH.
Yeah, I was a CH dealer, and we parted ways a few months back. And
How does it compare to CH?
well, I'll put it to you this way. Okay, this is the best electronics I've ever used in my life.
Whoa.
Okay, of anything I've ever played.
Wow.
Okay, I listen to this all the time. I am bringing in another product, and I have not spent any extensive time with that, so I'm going to leave that away. But of all the things that I've tried, this is the best sounding electronics I've ever used. And
Wow.
comparatively, price-wise, it's actually, I hate to use the word reasonable, it's more affordable.
More affordable. Is a
I mean,
good
this is
way.
a $53,000 preamp, and these are roughly 82 and change for the
fully
pair.
balanced preamp
Fully balanced
and,
preamp.
and amplifiers as well.
Right.
Okay, so this is a hybrid amplifier.
I don't want to use the word fully balanced. It is balanced.
Okay.
Okay, that's a little bit more complex story, but this is a hybrid amplifier. It's 2 MOSFET and FET, runs pure Class A.
I'm not gonna.
Well, they've been on since yesterday, but they do run warm. They don't run as
100
hot
watts
as-
into 8.
They don't run as hot as some of the old American Class A amplifiers, which I won't name the brands, but
Right.
they run warm.
100 watts into 8, and then
Yes,
200 into
doubles
4.
into 4.
Great.
I think it doubles into 2 as well, if I'm not
Okay,
mistaken.
so great power. So, and MSRP on these amps?
82.8 for the pair.
Italian, correct?
Made in Italy.
Warranty? How many years? Warranty.
Off the top of my head, I don't remember. I think it's 5.
You think it's 5 years? Okay, and then I see you now with some Shunyata stuff.
Okay, so I started with Shunyata a few months back, screwing around with power conditioners, and this is, I don't know if all of this is new. The cables are new. This is a Typhon T30 and a Denali. So the Denali is a power distributor, so I think it's got 6 or 8 outlets on the back. And then there is an umbilical cord that runs to the Typhon, which is like a turbocharged power conditioner. And I'm not a fan of power conditioners generally, but this one changed my mind.
All the amps are plugged into that right
Amps
now.
are plugged into it. And you could even go crazier than this. You can buy one for each amplifier with a dedicated umbilical cord.
That's what I have right now.
Yeah, right,
I'm
okay.
testing those.
So,
Typhons, yep.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Oh, what you're seeing on the floor, this is very interesting.
Okay.
This is the new Theta line from Shunyata.
Oh,
Okay, we usually use those big cables, you know, the Goebel cables. That you know the cables I'm talking about, Jay.
yes.
So my cables are $27,000 a pair. What you're looking at, what we're using today, is $2,500 a pair.
So this is a new.
The new line.
Would this be cheaper than the Alpha and the Sigma? It is, right? I
Well,
believe this is an entry level.
This Theta is entry level. I'm
Okay.
using Alpha. I'm sorry. I think it's NX or CX. I apologize. It's a brand new Alpha power cords we're using all the way through the Theta interconnect and the Theta speaker wire. It's all brand new.
And so far, obviously, you're pretty pleased with the Shunyata
Well,
line of products.
This is again. This is towards the bottom. If maybe even their entry level. I don't speak Shunyata totally fluently yet.
Not yet.
But the power conditioners we've done a lot with, and the power cords we've done. Right. This is the first time I've used this signal cable.
So what you've done is essentially reduce the price points that you typically display. So you've gone to the entry level again. I know he doesn't want to call it that, but entry level Goebel speaker, the entry DAC / Super Audio CD player, and entry level cables. So
Well,
you've
we
definitely
we would have used lower priced Riviera. It just we couldn't get it here in time because they have a more affordable amp and preamp. But I already own this. so I
Are you
bought it.
attempting to entice end users to actually see that you have some good propositions at a much more affordable price ones than in the past?
I'm in business. to
I
make
see that.
money. I mean,
I see that
wanna
because,
sell
but the
stuff.
reason why I say this is because you're known to display $250,000 Goebel speakers with all out assault CH precision. So to see you do
Well, we've
something,
done that.
right? So I'm glad to see that
It's
you.
a brand new day in
you're
America,
yes,
and
you're
we're
the.
going to try something else.
You're
this
the
year.
great to see. So that's good to see that you're attempting to entice a different customer base, and obviously not essentially degrading the sound quality.
Well, look, I asked Oliver 3 years ago, and I got yelled at, but I asked him 3 years ago, can you make a less expensive speaker? And we went out to dinner and we shared a bottle of wine, and he made me understand that less expensive is not a term that goes through his head. He's building a project to try and get to some point. And the reality is, when you build a speaker like this versus, say, a marquee, which is about 25% bigger, your costs are really not that much less.
Right.
Your cabinet's almost the same price. Your drivers are almost the same price. So without compromising totally, he's trying to build something that is a Divin product, okay, and it's smaller. Not cheaper, because when he started this project, I had no idea what they were going to cost. Would I have liked him to make a $30,000 speaker? If he could do it, yes, but we can't.
What are the lead times on this speaker at the moment?
These have been a little delayed because they've had some issues with supply chain in Germany, but they're starting to come down. So,
Okay.
Right now, I would think they're 4 to 8 weeks.
If anyone wants to listen to them, who should I call? What's your phone number? Give them your information.
Well, we're located, my showroom is in Davie, Florida. That's right near Fort Lauderdale. You can reach us at 954-579-7463. The website is bendingwaveusa.com.
Okay. And this is the system they would listen to.
Well, this is the system they could listen to.
There you go.
Okay.
So you've heard it now here at Capital Audio Fest. Elliot doing some big things with the more affordable entry lines from their flagship, actually, that you did in the past to now something that many of us can afford. If you want to listen to this gear, make sure you see his website, bendingwaveusa.com. Give him a call. And anything else?
No, we're out.
All right, let's continue. I'll talk to you guys soon. Please subscribe and hit the like button.